Welcome back to Bougie Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
You guys, we are leaving for Vegas tomorrow. It is BravoCon, baby.
BravoCon weekend. I'll be watching from New Jersey, all on Peacock. Thank
I
you to
know.
my brother for the Peacock app.
Amen. I'm kind of interested to see what they show on Peacock. Like, well, I want to know, like, what are they going to be streaming?
I'll let you know.
I think
I
a
kind of
lot
think.
from what
Remember
I
that?
was reading.
Do you remember how they did they were doing those interviews like in the center of
And you
like
couldn't
the
really
room?
hear anything. That's
I
what I
think
was
that's what they'll be
exactly
streaming.
thinking too.
Yeah. So the maps came out today. It looks like there's a lot more like interactive stuff than last time. They did have some of this stuff last time, but it does look like there's just way more going on. Like way more going on. It's exciting. The Bravo Bazaar map came out, so you know who's at the bazaar this year.
Not Ramona.
Not Ramona, but Batch Boss is supposedly there, so that's
And I'll
interesting.
say Loverboy got the biggest booth.
They
Besides, like,
do.
there was other
Mhm.
people, but those were like real businesses.
They did
Um,
like a double booth this
yeah,
year.
Sewing Down South had a big booth last year. Does not have a big booth this year. So
Bigger than this?
they
Bigger than
did a double
Loverboy?
booth last year. Yeah. They did like, you know
Oh.
how they had like just the tables last year for like half the people and then the other side? Even Sutton's is smaller too. So
Well, I'm pumped. And I'm like, there's all these people that have booths, and I'm like, what are you guys selling? Like DJ James Kennedy, what are you doing at your booth?
He
DJ?
came out with his own merch.
Is that what it's just merch?
It's
Like,
just merch.
okay. I mean, like, cause like Dorinda has like Bluestone Manor bourbon or whatever, but that's like an actual like
company. Yeah.
commercial like
Yeah.
item.
You said Lala should have one, and I told you Lala had one. It's just like,
I know
just
I
give me
didn't see
Lala.
Give Them
But
Lala
like, oh, I
Beauty.
guess she could be selling her sweatshirts, shilling the
That's what I
sweatshirts.
thought. I didn't see her at all on the map.
Are you
But
guys
then when you
packing
said
your
it,
sweatshirts?
I'm wearing
I think
mine
I'm
on my
wearing
flight.
mine. Yeah.
I need to
I'm
identify
I
myself
know.
to all other
I'm
Bravo
You have
either
to
gonna wear
see
that.
correspondents.
how many people from your things are flying to
I
Vegas or
know.
going to BravoCon. Do you guys have direct flights?
I do.
I stop in
Okay.
Dallas, but
Okay.
I don't get off the plane. It's like one of those don't get off
Okay.
gang.
Okay.
So I kind of feel like we'll definitely be picking up some people in Dallas. Maybe Mama D and Deandra
Oh,
will be on my flight.
they were there last year, but it was like
They
so
were
weird.
they definitely bought tickets last year, let's be honest. They were there though. They were really nice about taking pictures. We like took pictures with them in front of the bathroom.
Yeah, we did.
I think I might wear my Loverboy hoodie on the plane tomorrow that we got
Love
Oh,
that
last
that's
for
year.
you.
nice.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, let's get into it. First of
Okay.
all, listeners, we are actually going to do a pod on Sunday. We're going to record on Sunday night after BravoCon to give you all of our like deets, who we saw, what we did, what we liked, what we didn't like, juicy gossip, all of that Sunday night, and we'll post either Sunday night or Monday morning. So come back to us for all the BravoCon content. We will
You'll have
be
something
here.
to listen to on the flight back home from Vegas.
Exactly. Something to take into your Monday morning with you. We got a lot going on this week. The Vanity Fair article that everyone's been talking about dropped, and I feel like it was
It
not like
flopped.
it
It
dropped
was
and
a
flopped.
big
You're totally
flop.
right.
Yeah. I
It
don't
was
think,
nothing I didn't know.
yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
also, like, it was so one-dimensional. Like, you've interviewed like 4 Roni people. Like, you didn't even
Oh,
interview anyone else in the franchise or anyone else on Bravo. It's so one-dimensional.
it was very much like Bethany driven. She must know somebody at Vanity Fair and said, like, let's do this article and I can get Leah to talk to you. I mean,
Yeah.
and Leah's suing them anyway. So she's butthurt. And Ebony, did you know Ebony? I didn't know this. This is what I learned from the article. Ebony tried to pitch a show to Bravo and they didn't want it.
Oh, I
Hmm.
didn't know
So,
that.
yeah. So Ebony tried to pitch shows. Bravo said no. And now all of a sudden, Bravo is like this horrible place to work. Fuck you, bitches. That's what I have to say. Just like Ebony said to Bethany.
Fuck you, Bethany. I can
Yeah,
speak for myself.
that's what I'm going to
It
say.
was a stupid article, and I'm sorry, but like credibility, Leah, like I'm gonna listen to Leah, like, and all of her things were like, I felt like they didn't want me to go
Mm-hmm.
to that funeral, but like, did
Yeah.
anyone say that to you? No.
No.
It's annoying because what is really more annoying is that there is a point here. Like, there really is a point, in terms of like them kind of like continually being exploited and not being paid when like Bravo makes tons of money off them. Like, there is a point for a union. This article did not help the point.
No.
I don't think what the article I don't think meant to do was get Ramona canceled, but it did. So because really
Ramona got
canceled.
Ramona got
canceled.
Ramona
Because she
canceled.
cannot not respond. Like, just lie and deny, bitch. Lie and deny. What is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Or just
Yeah.
don't say anything. Like,
Yeah, keep your mouth shut.
but I mean, if she's Ramona. Well, and one thing I thought was interesting. So looking through like the Bravo Bazaar, like the website, not through the app, is they actually have a note at the top that says a portion of all proceeds go to Bravo. So I just thought that was interesting as we were talking about like the union and, exploited. Just fun fact.
Yeah, very interesting. Ramona has been removed from BravoCon, so it's not looking good for her. And then I'm
Bye.
like, I hope they don't cancel Legacy, but I don't think they will. It's
Do you
not
think
like
they'll edit around her or just leave her?
I think they'll just leave her because I think it's already edited.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe they'll try to like reduce her airtime, but I think that ship's kind of sailed. The article, Vanity Fair article, did kind of confirm that we'll probably never see Roni's
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, which we kind of suspected. And then another article came out today. Lindsay Hubbard has broken her silence, guys. She went right back to the source that broke her engagement being called off last weekly. Did you guys both read it?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I did. Yes.
It was, I mean, nothing I guess that we didn't know, but then there was, I mean, some more facts, I suppose, added at the end. She claimed that there was no cheating and it was not about his sobriety. She sold her engagement ring. I thought that was interesting.
What I do love
Mhm.
is she 1000% put the blame on him. Like she was like, I had no idea this was coming and this was all him and he could deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
I
Yeah.
would do the
True.
same thing. I'm not
And she
cleaning up
said
your mess.
he called production and he did this. So
It's true. And
yeah.
that's what we heard. But I mean, there were a lot of like cheating, pregnancy rumor, all those kinds of scandals. And like
Oh
that,
yeah.
it sounds like she said that's not really what happened. She also said she is writing a book.
She also said she's ready to move on. And I just feel like,
I
okay, I mean,
know.
you guys like literally just broke up.
I
Like,
mean, she's definitely going to be drunk and hooking up at BravoCon. Like, let's be honest.
Good for her.
That's definitely happening.
I did like
Do
how she
you
said she was so happy she froze her eggs when she
Yes.
did, and like
Yeah.
she has that.
Do you think they will both film next season of Summer House? I wonder if they'll have like other spouses at that point or and what are they called? Others? Like I don't know.
Couples, partners.
No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Whatever. Move
Oh,
on.
like they'll both have moved on, you
No,
mean?
yeah,
Significant
yeah.
others.
Significant others. Thank you, Darcy. Will they have significant others?
I don't
Interesting. Do you
know.
think they'll both film though? Do you think Bravo will bring them both back?
I mean, I know that given the opportunity, Lindsay definitely would. Carl, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, he's got to make money somehow. I
He's
don't
a
think he's
little
giving up the gig.
villainous right now, so we'll see.
Okay.
Real Houses of Miami is premiering tonight. Are you guys excited?
Yes, I
Mhm.
am.
I'm excited too. I'm like, okay, I have something to watch on the plane tomorrow morning
Yep.
because I'm like, this is too much. I'm like, I'm an Bravo overload. Like, how could they just throw so much on us?
I can't believe they played 2 episodes last night. I'm like, bro, it's Halloween. I got kids. I got trick or treating. I got
know.
lunches to make for the next day. We still have work and school. That was a
Totally
lot
forgot
last
about
night.
that.
And I fell asleep during Winter House. I had to watch it again this morning.
It
Yeah.
was okay. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I want to go over the Miami taglines.
Go for it.
Okay, I love to play the guessing game. Take me off the throne and I'll bring down the kingdom.
Lisa.
Lisa. Go for Lisa. I don't need to keep score because I'm always winning.
That was Larsa. And I
Larsa?
remember because I commented it's giving Charlie Sheen.
You did. Winning. I'm the Cuban doll and Miami is my dream house.
Alexia.
It is Alexia. And you know what? I feel like she's not allowed to say Barbie because Cuban doll is not what she calls herself. She calls herself Cuban Barbie. So, just
And
thought I'd say that.
Metella's strict with their trademarks.
I think so. Hard times are temporary, but I'll be fabulous forever.
Gertie.
It is Gertie, which, given all she's been through, I feel like she could have come stronger. Don't let the private plane fool you. This girl always stays grounded.
Dr. Nicole.
It is Dr. Nicole. My life is like a song, and I always sing with pride. Julia.
Oh,
Okay.
I was not going to say her.
Well, she's the only one left. The other ones are friends of. You forget because on Miami. So also,
It
like
doesn't seem like they're friends of. Yeah.
when they were on Peacock, there really was like not much of a distinction other than like they're not in the opening photo. But now that they've moved to Bravo, I think they have to draw the distinction because those contracts are really different.
Yeah.
But premiering tonight, yay, yay, yay! Can't wait. Little Shannon Bedore news. She was charged with a hit and run DUI. She was proven to be 3 times over the legal limit. Clink, clink.
That's like not having a drink. That's like drinking to forget that you exist.
I know. So what is she? Did anyone see? Like, is she gonna have sentencing? Like, what happens next?
I think that's what she's charged with, and I think her lawyers will make a deal with the prosecutors, and then it'll just be done.
Didn't her charge come out before her court date? I thought her court date was on Monday, and that charge came out last week.
I thought they gave you the charges at your court date. I don't know.
That's what I thought too. Maybe I had it wrong.
Need to consult the Bravo docket.
Yeah.
Clink, clink, bitch. Clink, clink. Okay, let's move over to some Jersey news. A few things coming out of Jersey. One, Big Frank got engaged to his girlfriend, Brittany.
Congratulations.
I wasn't
Love it.
expecting that. Were you?
It doesn't surprise me, but I wasn't
It's a-
like anticipating it.
I thought that
I never
he was
really
like a one and done on marriages and he would just date forever. Honestly.
I never put any thought to it, I'll be honest.
I really like her. She's really
I
sweet.
love her.
She's so nice. But like I don't know, I think that honestly what happened is he can see Paulie asking Dolores and he wanted to beat him to the punch.
Okay.
I
Paulie's
mean,
still married. Paulie's still married, so he ain't beaten for what reason?
I just love Brittany asking Paulie if he can speak English since he's from Ireland. Like my favorite thing ever. No, do we think she'll ever become a housewife?
No.
I would like to see her as a housewife.
You would like to see her as a housewife?
Yeah.
I could do without her and Frank. I'll be honest with you. Although I do
love Big
love
Frank.
me some Frank, I just think like I don't know. He's kind of obnoxious. Him and Joe Gorga. If he wasn't friends with Joe Gorga, then I would be okay with it.
I want more Easter Bunny Frank.
I'm telling my kids it's the Easter Bunny.
I'm kind of wondering, since he's like engaged now, like are we gonna get more or less?
I'm gonna say
of him?
less because I think Dolores is kind of like moving away from that with Paulie because I don't think Paulie appreciates that.
Yeah. I kind of think we'll get less.
We will see.
Then there was this other thing that came out about Louis. You know, like the ex was trying to file a restraining order. Well, basically that was dropped. So go Louis.
Go Louis.
Good for you. Then I just saw this today. Joe Gorga was posting that he was doing some show at a comedy club in Las Vegas, and the club came out. It's one of the guys from Everybody Loves Raymond is the club owner.
The older brother.
Yeah, and he came out and said,
He's like, I don't even know who these people
not doing
are.
a show here. So funny. And then Joe Gorga's like, no.
Oh yeah, of course, Joe Gorga, of course.
Like,
Right. Why is it always a scam? Like when we went to go see
'Cause it's
Teresa and
Jersey.
Dorinda, and then all of a sudden it was like
Jersey's a bunch of
scam called
mobsters, allegedly.
get your kneecaps broken talking like that, Amanda.
I know. I'm gonna be the next Frank Catania.
so funny. And that's why we can't have the Real Housewives of Chicago, because that's where they all really live. Amanda, tell me, because I feel like you know more about this than I do. The recording.
So
of
there's just a
Margaret. Tell
recording
me
that
about
came out, and it's very hard to hear. But she allegedly says a racist slur.
Who's she?
But Margaret.
Okay.
Margaret. This is about Margaret. But honestly, she said she didn't say it. She said it's fake.
Yeah,
She said my
Margaret
voice is very
Joseph.
distinct. And if you listen to it, it doesn't sound like her voice. It's very, I feel like it's AI and people, and now it's gone. They deleted it from Twitter. So I think it was fake personally. And I'm not going to believe anything on the internet unless I see it in video and I see her saying that because now, because of AI, you can just make anything.
You can also make videos though. So
Right.
you always a bit of information.
Oh, you can? Like I can,
yes.
you can make
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, interesting.
Just always question who was saying it and sort of what would their motives be behind saying something.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see her saying that, but I'd be interested to know who's can't put that out about her. We have some Dancing with the Stars updates. Mauricio has been sent home. And it
Bye.
was kind of an upset because he was not at the bottom of the leaderboard. And I think what that says to me is that Kyle did not vote for him last night.
Now, did he go home to
The
her?
Kyle fans are pissed. The Kyle
I'm
fans.
sure. Yeah, they all stopped. After they saw the first episode of Beverly Hills, they were like, we are not voting.
Yeah.
We are done. Amanda, give us the Kim and Croy update.
So everyone was posting how Kim had to pay $30,000 for the vaginal rejuvenation, but it's now on her Instagram. She's doing promos for the doctor, so I'm going to assume she didn't pay, and she's gotten some sort of monetary penance payment. I don't know
Compensation.
what the word I'm looking for. Again,
Penance?
compensation. Yeah.
What is up with you today?
Summer hasn't been sleeping great, guys. My brain is like a mush. Okay,
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
So I'm thinking Croy was there because he was like, we have to get money somehow. This is all just me spitballing over here. So I don't know. Fucking who knows? Oh, and she's begging the judge to save her house. Nothing has come out yet, but November 7th, we'll find out.
That is very soon. Next week.
Yeah.
After BravoCon. Exciting. The only other thing coming up is we have Potomac and Married to Medicine. They're premiering Sunday night after BravoCon.
Oof.
So if you were not Bravoed out already after that, you get 2 shows to watch for the price of 1.
Yeah.
That is a lot. I don't know if I'll have the energy after all that Bravo, but I'll make do. I'll make do because I love me some Married to Med. I can't wait. Love me some Married to Med. Any other news you guys saw?
I don't think so.
All right, let's get into the shows of the week. We left off with Southern Charm last week, and we started it with Shep and Taylor meeting up with the dogs for some like weirdo co-parenting situation that didn't make much sense to me. I wasn't into it. I don't understand why there's a need to have a friendship. I think it's weird.
Agreed.
Cosign.
Thank you. And then sweet little angel baby Hudson came home and he got in a fight and he was all scraped up and it made me so sad.
You guys know I'm not a big baller, but that like almost brought a tear to my eye. Poor Hudson.
Wow. That's what it takes.
I would have said, I would have been Madison. Do you want me to go bite him? Because I will.
Well,
fierce.
I thought he got bit by a dog at first because he kept saying, I got bit. And I was like,
yeah. And the name he said sounded like a dog's name, I thought.
Yeah. I thought he said the other boy. I don't know.
Oh. I know when I watched it again and I was like, oh, I guess they were talking about a person because I thought it was a dog too. But I guess not.
Madison kept her composure because I would have went right outside.
She did once they put those cameras down.
My ass would have been down the block.
Oh yeah, I would have went right outside. I would have been
it.
screaming at that mother.
Mm-hmm. Then we have Olivia and Rod going on a date. Do you guys think this is a showmance?
Yes.
Yeah, same.
I think she has a boyfriend now in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know who it is.
Taylor does too, I guess.
Oh.
Good for them. And then we go to JT's not launch, but just like random party he had to get everyone together because a launch would be weird. And it was chaotic. I love that. I love a chaotic dinner.
Yeah.
It started out strong. Madison came in hot. Oh. She understood the assignment. She knew what she was doing.
She did it well.
She sure did. She sure did.
I know.
I claimed to be a slut. I'm just retired.
I loved that. I died. We have Taylor saying God created the naked body so you could send nudes. Yeah. It basically was her deductive reasoning.
Yeah, well, Jesus.
She is the devil.
Do you guys think that the boys give Taylor a pass as they go after someone like Madison?
Yes. Okay. Because they all have slept with her or want to sleep with her.
I just don't get the whole Taylor love. I think it's because she's such a meek, mild personality, whereas Madison is loud and vivacious and...
Yeah, because you can mold a Taylor.
Yeah. Taylor, they see as wifey material. They called Madison a redneck and white trash. Like, Shep called her that multiple times. So, like, they just see as, like, a different class of person. And Taylor, they put on that pedestal.
Yeah.
I think some of them probably don't see her as that type of person after the nudes, though. Just saying. But Madison ate her.
It was amazing.
Alive. She sure did. Thank you, Madison.
It was good. There'll be an episode on Thursday night while we're at BravoCon, so TBD. We'll get back to you on that one. I know. We have so much going on. We'll get into the BravoCon.
You guys aren't going to be able to watch all that Bravo.
I literally that clicked in my brain.
I don't.
Yeah, like you're not.
I just feel so busy. I'm tired already.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm
God.
tired.
You guys have
I'm
no
so
free
tired.
time.
They need like a sensory room
Roni
at the
wrapped up. We
con
had the reunion.
with like current
I
shows
know. We'll
airing.
be in the Hilton VIP
There's 2 of
lounge.
them.
I'm excited. Yeah, there's 2 lounges. There's the Hilton VIP lounge and then just like the regular VIP lounge. I'm pumped for that. So Roni wrapped. They had the part 2 of their reunion, which was kind of as boring as part 1. I feel bad. I'm ready. I was glad for it to be over. Uba was just Uba hot again, like coming for everyone. I didn't understand it. I think she had to make up for all those episodes that she wasn't on because she had COVID.
But don't forget
I
about
did
me.
not
I did not
like what she said
understand.
to Bren. Is like, just because you don't know how to be loved. Like, that was a low,
Yeah,
gross blow.
Yeah.
that was fucked up.
I don't like how she's like, I'm perfect. Like, she didn't take any responsibility, any accountability. So I just find that obnoxious.
Yeah, the whole thing was weird. It was really weird, and she calling like she was saying like Sai and Aaron, like the friendships were fake. Like everything that she was saying was just like, where is this coming from? And
Yeah.
where was this energy all season?
Oh,
Like,
Well, and I
yeah.
think too, like, she
it
just
was just interesting.
maybe doesn't get it. And like, so watching the season back, a lot of things was like bubbled up for her. And that's why she came in
Yeah.
so hot. I
Yeah,
still want to try her hot sauce.
and we had more. I know it's too expensive. I'm not paying that much for hot sauce. I'll go with crystals.
I love
or Cholula.
crystals.
Thank you.
So good.
I like Frank's. Frank's. I'm a classic Frank's
I
girl.
haven't had Frank's in
Frank's
a
is
long
good
time.
for
God, you
like
get it from
chicken wing
Costco.
dip. That's my go-to.
I'm a Cholula girl.
Yeah.
I'm big time Cholula girl down. I think that's just it's around more down here. Anyways. Speaking of Sai being hungry, there was more trauma dumping. More trauma, no drama. It was sad. It was and also like it was nice to see like a human emotional side
Yeah.
of her. But she wasn't given
But I don't
much
really
of that.
need to see it.
I'm definitely over it. I don't need any more of it, but it was an interesting backstory, I guess, that we didn't get before. The whole thing about no one wanting Jenna, it made more sense to me, and it doesn't sound like they didn't want her, but they didn't see how she'd fit in, and they weren't wrong. I don't think she fit in at all, and I think that she made efforts and they made efforts, but I don't really see where she fits into the gaggle of girls here.
Agreed.
Just being honest, she's like very socially awkward and like shy.
And I think too, like, she's also like a big deal before the show. So like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want somebody who's already like a star, well known.
Okay, can I say something? I didn't know
you?
who she was before. I didn't know who she was
That's
before.
I wouldn't have been able to like pick her out of a lineup.
Oh,
before.
you can't say that.
No, you can't say that. I wouldn't have been able to pick her out of a lineup, but like definitely in reading and like like fashion blogs and stuff, I've heard of her.
Okay.
Who stays and
Everybody
who goes?
stays. I need a second season.
Everyone stays. Yeah.
Yeah. I need more information.
Now that
to
we've
make
got
that
the
decision.
trauma out of the way, let's get to the other more interesting, chaotic dinners. Let's have a cocktail. Let's have fun.
Have some cheese.
Yeah, more fighting.
Yeah.
More. I kind of feel like if they all come back, it's going to be more circled around Jessel because she got such a
following towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end. So it will be interesting to see if they build a season because they do tend to build a season around one person. So if they build a season around her, it will be interesting to see what shape it takes. TBD. Below Deck Med. The season is starting for me. It came in so hot. Like the first episode was so good. I don't know what happened.
Monday's episode was I just kept waiting and waiting for something interesting to happen, and it didn't take.
It's not doing it for me.
They're bored. They're getting along. Don't need that. It was just bored.
Yeah,
boring. Jessica returns from.
I forgot she was gone. She came
means.
back, and I was like, "Oh shit, she hasn't been here."
She came back, and then I'm like, "Why do they need 4 stews? Like they don't need her." She's like,
hopefully more interesting guests come because those guests. I texted you guys. I said, if I wanted to see somebody eat dinner at 6:30 and then sit around and talk, I'd just look at my fucking mirror. I mean, honestly, it's my life.
Honestly, they were way more fun than their last two charters, but
Yeah.
the guy was like relapsed both times, and I said something fucked up that I'm not gonna repeat. So.
I did love the pirate like treasure hunt. That was like super fun and cute for the kids. I thought that was nice.
It was fine.
Yeah. Well,
I
okay.
could also watch Nickelodeon for that.
Oh, the only interesting was Luke and Nat made out.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's it.
that was. But then she was like
I
annoying it
can't
up by like
stand her.
trying to answer her boyfriend's FaceTime.
I do
I
not
know.
like her
Oh, I know.
one fucking bit.
I like her. I think she's hysterical because she said it. She is that person that like if something is wrong, everyone will know it. She
Like,
cannot keep things to
when
herself.
Kyle was like, just go to fucking sleep, she just kept talking and talking and talking. I feel like in real life, though, if I was around her, I'd be like, bro, we need you to chill. Like,
Yeah.
tone it down.
It seems like Toomey's starting to realize Kyle is the shit stirrer. So, but I think they still have a good friendship. So
Yeah.
and I know that something must happen between her and Natalia again because they did not speak kindly of one another on Watch What Happens Live.
Okay.
So we'll see, but please bring more. And I know that Luca hooks up with Jessica at some point, so I'm sure that's going to get messy too. So bring that. We'll take that
Immediately.
next week, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Salt Lake City. Okay, so last night it is good. Like those two shows on one night, like they're both really good shows. They're both
Yeah,
really captivating. I like. It's a very wintry vibe.
Yeah,
I
it
like
is.
A lot of like outdoor activities in the snow. We got Salt Lake City, and we learned that Baby Jack is going to Colombia on his mission. I wonder if he's there right now.
Oh, I
I would
wonder.
assume so,
Yeah.
right?
When they had Lisa's confessional and she was talking about Colombia and talking about him getting, I was dying laughing. She's like,
Yeah.
and he's probably gonna get held up by gunpoint like 2 or 3 times a day. I know somebody, he just keeps a little extra cash in his pocket and then he just gives it over. So yeah. I'm like, oh my
So funny.
God.
She was like, we're just living in Jack's world now. And why does he want frosted tips? This isn't the 90s. So funny. Then we have cross country skiing with Meredith, Whitney, Monica, and Heather. And Meredith telling the story of her near death experience hitting the snowbank. Like, I died.
My favorite part was Whitney just driving by. She's like, I did drive by. I didn't
I know.
realize.
When I saw you in the snowbank, and Meredith's calling it like a horrific car accident,
Yeah,
and she's
she
like,
said-
"You were in a snowbank." If you haven't been in a snowbank, you're not from a
Very
snowy
true.
place.
Yeah, you know how many snowbanks I've driven
Mhm.
into? Well,
I know.
quite a few.
Like several on my way to school. Usually, when I
My
was younger.
car was so like I had like a little hoopty. I was 16. My parents bought me a
You
hoopty.
did.
My
She used to pick me up.
I did. My dad would put like physical weights in the back
Yeah.
of it so that when you drove in the snow, it didn't fishtail all over.
A lot of people do like kitty litter, like bags of like cat litter in the back.
That's not a bad idea. That's
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
Anywho, another weird Whitney and Justin like family scene that I don't need. And then she says she invited Mary to dinner, which I didn't understand why other than to create chaos. Like she's good at creating chaos, but she's not good at doing it like elusively. Like everyone knows she's creating chaos. Like why
Yeah.
else are you hanging out with Mary?
Yeah. She just needs to film scenes. She wants to be the star.
Yeah. And Mary gets food spilled on her.
Oh, she was so mad.
She was so mad. And yeah, she wasn't feeling the dinner. She called Whitney little girl
I like
bobblehead.
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 It was interesting. I mean, Whitney did like apologize, but then wanted Mary to take accountability, and that is when the scene ended.
Mary said, absolutely not. I'm getting my food and I am leaving. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You wasted too much of my time, little girl.
Little girl. You guys know I call Summer little girl all the time. I'm like, what do you want, little girl? What do you want? Little girl, why are we crying?
Just don't call her bobblehead, please.
I know. She does look like a bobblehead, though.
She's a baby. See, that's not nice, Mom. Okay, then we get the Monica LD scene, which
Wow.
if either LD needs an Emmy or a snowflake, I'm not sure which one.
So
The
my
crying-
question is, do you guys think that this is a little bit put on by both of them to give them more airtime, more scenes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm-
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like her mom sucked. I can't imagine she just dropped her with a random family. I'm sure that they were like close enough to be cousins, but it's weird. But I guess if you're a single mom, and she said I was trying to get a job, like who knows how long she was there for. Like
Yeah.
we don't have enough information.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it wasn't fucked up, and I'm not saying
Okay.
she didn't feel abandoned. I just think
You need
no,
more of a
we don't have enough
backstory.
information.
Although
Yeah.
when she did say like I was in the back seat while you were making out with a guy, and her mom was like, "That was one time."
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
just felt bad for the waiter,
That
man.
was
They're
very
like
funny.
crying, screaming. He's like, "So, can I get you something to eat?" And then LD being like, "Are we gonna have this dessert? It's guacamole."
Lobster. I was watching it, and Joe just happened to be walking by, and he was like, "Oh, lobster enchilada sounds good."
I don't know that I would get lobster in Utah. It doesn't seem like it's the freshest.
Lobster enchilada doesn't sound good either. Also, my husband's allergic to shellfish, so it was a weird thing to say. And scene. Yeah, and then the episode ended. It was a good episode. Oh, what's her name was in it for a second? Angie making lemon chicken soup with her.
I love lemon chicken
Her
soup.
husband dipped
I do too.
real fast when he got home.
Yeah, he was like, he
Yeah.
doesn't want to be filmed. I feel like he doesn't want to be filmed,
Yeah.
which is
I don't think
fine.
he wants to be a part of this.
Yeah, he's like, you want to do this? This is your thing. Go for it. Let me out
Yeah.
there bang my boys, baby.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Shit, I had
Is that
a drink
aggressive?
in my mouth.
Quick
Was that-
turn.
Was that
Quick
aggressive? He's like, you do this and I do me. I don't know.
I do me and everyone else. Do whatever.
Wow.
Hey,
Okay.
okay. Let's move over to the snowy winter wonderland of Steamboat, Colorado. Thoughts on Winter House,
I
episode
like
2.
it.
It's good. I mean,
I love it.
yeah, it's one of my fave shows.
I kind of forgot that it's always going to be about like a theme party and games. Always.
Yeah.
Like, because Summer House isn't always like that. Like, they definitely have that, but they go out a lot. And then when the last winter houses were during COVID, so they really couldn't.
Yeah,
go
they
out.
couldn't go out anywhere very much.
So they did go out, but it
Well, they
didn't
were
seem
also
like
in
they'll do it
Vermont.
again.
So how many clubs, bars are in Vermont? I'm sure it's like
That's true.
your hometown bar, which could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so. More fun than like a club scene.
Yeah.
Probably.
Same.
Well, anyway, Shortsy shows up looking all puppy doggy and sad, and everyone hates me, and I'm associated with this affair, and blah, 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 Scandival.
What
and
is his
whatever.
hair in the confessional?
He has like red streaks in it.
As if it's like the comb over, it goes from like one ear to the other ear. It's really weird. It's not
It's
doing
the
it
loop
for
swoop
me.
pull. The loop swoop pull.
It's not doing it for me. It annoys me. I can't function on anything he says. I just stare at his weird ass hair.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was all like sad looking, whatever. They go to the bar. No single dudes at the bar, so that trip was over pretty quickly.
Oh.
Did you pinch her?
She's
I don't
talking
want
about
pinch her.
Tom's hair. The
Um,
dogs
yeah.
are too.
I want to talk about this Casey girl because I find her so weird, and I'm like not sure what to make of it. Like she talked about taxidermy, and then she was gonna be like a ski pro, but she beat someone up.
She
and
roundhouse kicked a
couldn't.
girl.
Yeah. I don't even know what a roundhouse kick is. I just think it's a thing people say. Is it a real thing?
Roundhouse
Yeah.
kicking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
do a roundhouse kick.
If you say it now, I know what it means.
A high kick.
You do like
off
a
the
little,
face.
Just
yeah,
in the name, huh?
Like
Just
a-
in the name.
boom. Yeah,
I'll have to look it up.
yeah.
And then what else did she put the like plunger on? As,
Oh,
a
it's like a
pirate
peg leg.
She's weird. She is.
I
Very
feel like she
weird.
goes to bed early too, which again, we're here to have
She
fun.
was. She was in her bed reading a book, and Brian Benny came in. I'm like, oh no, the new bed bugs. We found them. Giving the OGs a run for their money.
Fun fact: the book that she was reading about two chemists falling in love. I also read that book. Not a fan.
Oh,
Okay.
good to know. I'm
What
not
book
gonna
is
buy
it?
it. I bought Brittany's book.
I think it's like Love Chemistry. I'll have to look it up for you guys. It was it went like mainstream.
Oh, it's like a new one.
It went
Yeah, it's a new
mainstream.
Lessons in
Yeah,
chemistry?
Yeah.
that's what it was.
I
Thank
loved
you.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did? Okay. Okay.
Did you not know what it was when she said
Well-
what it was about?
I'm sure there's more than one book about chemists in love.
I was just figuring
You
it
think
was that
so?
book.
I
I feel like it's just that one. What? How many books could there
I'm
be
gonna
about
go
that?
Oh, I'm
to
sure
my
in-
library catalog, and I will let you know.
Let us know. Yeah, you
I
would
will.
know. If anyone would know, it would be you. Oh my
I just
gosh.
figured that was the one that she was reading. So I'm gonna assume we read the same book.
Good for you guys. Actually, when I saw this title and it was like chemists falling in love, I was like, next. Swipe. Swipe next. Katie and Shortsy go to the grocery store together, and it seems like Shortsy has a new Katie in
That's
his
weird.
life. It is weird. They were like kind of cute. I don't know. Weird. We'll see. I like seeing him get like verbally berated more by his girlfriends. I don't think Katie's gonna
He
do
needs
that.
a
Yeah, I don't
tequila,
think so.
Katie.
He definitely does. Not a chief stew, Katie. Provisioning with him. And then they have the pirate party. It does seem like, Amanda, you said this, that like Malia and Jordan both seem to like Corey, and it sounds like you're right. But it
Yeah.
seems like next week Malia gets there first.
Yeah,
By
she's
force.
a psycho. I
Yo,
know.
when they made those questions and then the question gets read and she's like, oh my god, I don't know. I don't know who I would kiss.
Yeah, shut up,
There's a real
Malia.
Schwartz moment.
I don't know. I guess maybe I would kiss. Maybe I don't know. I guess like Corey. Shut up.
She like jumps him. I've seen that promo so many times. It makes me
Ugh.
want to vomit. Like,
I know.
you're
It looks
disgusting,
like
Malia.
blood was drawn.
She like jumps up and like tries to like force herself on him. Imagine if Alex did that to Jordan or if Brian did that to Jordan.
It's aggressive and inappropriate.
No,
It's
it's very aggressive. It's
she doesn't get a
2023.
pass, Malia. You
do
don't get a
that.
pass. You're trash. Thank you.
Trash
So
pass.
gross.
I bet if you guys go to her booth, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not going to her booth. What's she even gonna have at her booth?
Hats.
Fucking
Nothing.
lessons on being a captain.
Lessons on how to tie knots. I'm all set.
I mean, that
Thank
does
you.
sound kind of interesting, but whatever.
Oh my god. I'm dropping Darcy at the knot tying station and I'm getting
Leave
a cocktail.
her. Leave her.
I just have to say this about Kyle because like I really started to notice just how 40 Kyle is. Like he says like shit that I'm like, bro, like you can't say that anymore. Like, oh my god, he just like creamed his pants. I'm like, who says that? It's so
Nobody
weird. Like
says that.
you are too fucking old. Stop talking, please, and thank you. It's so
Oh
weird.
my god.
And then it doesn't look like Amanda's showing up anytime soon.
Yeah,
I'm sick.
she's like, I don't want to go to this house. None of my friends are there.
I get it.
And then we end it with Alex and Danielle making out in the hot tub.
Yeah, which
There's
is
a
like
lot of
weird.
hair, a lot
I
of
feel
curly
like
hair with the
Danielle,
hair.
or I feel like Alex is very socially awkward, and him being homeschooled, like I can see
homeschooled
it.
jungle
like,
freak.
I get it. Yeah.
He also gets one of those like drunk stares. Like she goes, "Don't say anything and ruin the moment."
Yeah. Like, keep your lips shut. That's how I feel about Luke. He's so hot, but whenever he talks, I'm like,
No
Luke,
talking,
sometimes I
please.
wish you just zipped it.
No talking. And those are the shows of the week. We came to you guys a little bit early this week, obviously, because we're leaving for BravoCon. So we will get you on Miami, Beverly Hills, everything else when we get back. Next week and somewhere in between there, we will have our BravoCon episode. So 2 episodes next week. Be on the lookout. Follow us. Click that little dingy bell that notifies you when we have a new episode up. And
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, please. We are leaving in the morning. We're leaving.
Oh, I am so jealous. I am so happy for you guys. The FOMO I have is seeping out of my
What did I
pores.
tell you?
I'm
you
happy
can still
for you
book a
guys.
ticket.
Get a
Buy
flight. Yeah, get a flight.
Yeah,
I actually
that's
looked.
plenty of
They're like
time.
$500. I'm like, should I do it?
Yes.
My husband
Plenty of
would
time.
murder me.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Do it.
I'm so excited for you guys. I can't wait to text all weekend.
Like, just bring the whole family. Make it a family fun trip. Isn't that where the National Lampoon vacation went? Like, it's a perfect place for families. That's what Walt says, anyways. Well, I'm leaving super duper early. I know Darcy is as well. And we will be meeting up and we'll tell you where we're staying after we stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn my location services off. No, just I want to talk about a couple BravoCon things just really quick. So, because this came up. So there was some panel switching that went on because of all the like Ron J drama. So Jackie was supposed to be on a panel with Margaret, Melissa, and what's her name? The one I don't like, Fuda.
Rachel.
And they, because she's not getting along with the Marge and Melissa, they switched her out with Danielle because also Danielle is not getting along with Jennifer Aiden. So now Jackie is on the Teresa, Jennifer Aiden, Dolores panel, which I just think is so fascinating.
I can't believe they're friends with Jackie. God.
I know. She must have really laid it on thick.
If she goes after Melissa and Margaret, then maybe I'll be into it. It's a wait and see for me.
I know. I kind of think it's more of a Cold War,
Mm.
like a Twitter beef. I don't think
Okay.
it's like anything we're gonna see, but
Okay.
we'll see. And then we got all of our photo ops, so we are doing one with Teresa on Friday.
Love that for you.
and Giselle and Robin on Saturday.
Love that for you. Love Giselle. She's
And
my favorite.
I love Giselle, and I love Robin.
I'm
I'm gonna say La Robin's rise. And then we have Lala and Katie on Sunday.
It's gonna be great.
You don't love that for us?
Cool.
Amanda
Thanks,
said
Amanda.
nothing. She hates Katie.
Cool.
Not even Lala? Not even Lala?
I mean,
So I
okay.
picked my outfits based on the photos that we're taking.
Good
The photo
idea.
ops.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I packed way too much.
I love
Way too
that
I'm
for you
much.
guys.
done packing.
Yeah.
I need to hang up and pack.
When you guys get
Step
ready in the
one.
morning, you have to send me looks before you leave, okay?
Deal.
You got it.
Thank you.
You got it. And everyone, if there's anything you want to see, just shoot us a DM. I posted like an questions box, and some people said what content they kind of wanted covered, but it's going to be mostly BravoCon coverage this week. Maybe a little bit of whatever shows are going on, but mostly we're going to be covering BravoCon. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, if there's questions that you have, let us know. We have a lot of fun stuff planned outside of BravoCon too. We have a kickoff dinner with some other podcasters and content creators Thursday night at Vanderpump Cocktail Garden, which I'm super excited about. I really have this feeling that LVP is going to show up. I really do.
Who is going? Are you guys? Can you say this, or should I ask this? Who is going to be at this cocktail party?
You did ask before.
Okay.
But I can't pull up the list right now.
Okay,
a lot of
that's
people,
fine.
but it's Bravo with me and Betha Bravo that are putting it on, and Bravo Babe's going to be there. She's the one that's like always on Watch What Happens Live asking questions.
I love that for her.
And then a few other people. I know they opened it up to more people, so there's like 20 people
Oh
going.
my
now.
god, it's gonna be fun.
but it's fun.
But it'll be fun.
And that's like, I feel like that's such a good
I'm
way
so
to kick
excited.
off. But it's at 9:00 at night, which is midnight our time, and I am gonna be like,
you better get
I
some
need a
rest
nap.
when you land. You better get yourself to the pool and take a
Yeah.
nap. Okay.
Amen. Amen. And then we got invited to something else we're going to the Bravos on Friday night. So the award show, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it'll be fun. We're dressing in our fanciest attire. Like it's the real Academy Awards.
Oh my god,
and
scream in front of the camera, and then I'll be like, "Those are my bitches." Okay, thank you.
And then Saturday night, we got invited to Real Housewives of Politics is throwing a party at the Cosmopolitan, so we're gonna go there on Saturday night.
We're busy bees.
You guys are booked up.
I know. And we wanted to do a couple Vegas-y things, like we're gonna ride the gondola.
I love
Got
that.
tickets to the Sphere.
And we're going.
That looks awesome.
We're going to the Sphere, which is really cool. We have some good dinners planned, like fun ones, like Hell's Kitchen.
I'm so excited for
to
you
get some
guys.
beef Wellington. I want Gordon Ramsay to yell at me, call me a stupid sandwich.
Oh my god. All right. Well, you guys have the best time ever.
Yeah. Also, if you see us,
guys miss me.
Come say hi. Because we've got
Yeah.
stickers.
Yes, if
and
you
we
see
just
us.
want to say hello and make friends.
We have stickers, and one of the days we will be in our merch. So come and find us. If you see our logo, that's us. That's us. So excited. All right. If you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also follow us on Instagram at Bougie Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Bougie Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Bougie Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Bougie Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group, and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.